How do I feel about 9 to 5 jobs? As a young boy, 18 years old, that's everything we wanted. Like, I remember when I was younger, me and my friends used to hop on a city bus, go to each and every. It used to be a stripper places like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's. We used to just walk up the whole strip and go to each place trying to get a job, filling out applications. As young boys, 16, 17 years old, that's what we used to do. Everybody wanted a job when we was a young boy, but it's like we never could get one. Like, for some reason, we could not get a job when we was young. That's like everything I ever wanted, like, was a job back in the day, man. Like, I didn't have a business mindset. I wasn't thinking about creating my own business and working for myself. A job was on my mind, man. Why? I don't know. That's all I knew. That's all I seen, I guess. But when I finally first got my first job, I was so happy, man. It was called ABM. It was like a little cleaning company inside of Amazon. And I probably was getting like $13 an hour. It was cool. Like, I was happy. Like, you feel me? I was proud to have that little $15 or $14, $12 an hour job. You work 12 hours, the same amount as Amazon. You work about 10, 12 hours overnight, and you get paid every 2 weeks. Now, me as a young boy, 18, 19, whatever, 17, it was cool. Like, making my own money is cool. Like, it was fun to me. First job ever. It was fun. I end up getting a little car. End up having a little car, you know. Found a little spot that go by your income. Had my own little house. Like, it was cool, bro. Like, I couldn't appreciate it enough, man. God blessed me to get on my feet early and get my own place and my own house and my own car and my own house. So it was a blessing for real. Like, so all I knew was working, man. All I knew was working. Eventually I switched over from the cleaning thing to Amazon. So I was working at Amazon as a picker. So I love that job. Like, Amazon picker, bro, that's like high school, bro. Like, every joint I seen, I was on. Like, I had to get everything I seen in there. It's like high school, bro. Talk to everything. Bag them. All of them. It's like, nah, but yeah, it was cool. Like, man, that's all I knew. You feel me? But as you get older, man, you realize that this ain't, like, for me, man. This, like, some people, I know me, like, in my mind, like, I wanted to start making, like, for some reason, man, it took me probably like 3 years. I worked for Amazon for like 5-6 years, but after that, I didn't have the entrepreneur mindset. Like, no, it took me like 5-6 years to start getting the entrepreneur mindset. Like, I wanted to start selling stuff, you feel me? So I started a hat brand called Todd Brand, TOD Brand. I'll find the manufacturer or whatever. I found my logo, and I'll get the hats stitched, like Todd Brand stitched on the hats. I'll distress them with some scissors, like, to make them like how I will wear them. Had like 5-6 different colors, different color distressed ones, and I'll take them to Amazon and sell them for $20. You feel me? So that was my first step of being an entrepreneur. Like, I don't know. I think God put that in my head to do that. Like, cause I'm a fashion type of dude. I like different stuff. You feel me? And that was my first time actually starting to be an entrepreneur inside of Amazon. I used to had a whole thing of hats. I used to take them to Amazon, show the people them, and get $20 for them. But me, I didn't know everything, so I ain't have an inventory of them, and that hat thing kind of died down real quick. You feel me? Like, and I got sucked back into the working every day, and it wasn't till I met somebody through a friend of mine that had a company that they got a team of people that just go around from state to state, selling t-shirts out the car. You feel me? And I got an opportunity to go across state and make some money by selling somebody else's brand. This was somebody else's brand, but it was a blessing because I had learned how to sell product on the street. It wasn't my product, but I got the experience on learning how to make money by talking to people. And I learned, everybody you see in the real world, that's money. Everybody got money. All you gotta do is talk to them and sell, all you gotta do is sell what's in your hand. You could go out there with pens with your name on it. Hey, I just want to know if you want to support a small business. This is Redix pens. I'm trying to get a luxury pen that everybody could love. Da, 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 da. I just wanted to know if you could support it. We sell the pens for $2-3. Da, 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 da. You talk to 100 people, 70 of them gonna buy the pen. That's what I learned. You could sell anything. Just get out there and talk to people and tell them what you're doing. All you got to do is try and somebody's going to buy it. And then all you got to do is get used to hearing no. You got to get used to people ignoring you. But when you get over that, it don't matter no more. You going to be out there every day. When you make your first dollar off of something you selling and that's yours from a random person, we call that get on the board. You get that first sale and it's go time after that. You talking to everybody trying to get a couple more dollars. But yeah, that's when I really had an entrepreneur mindset. When I went out there, was selling t-shirts. I was in Florida, Virginia, South Carolina, and I was getting so much support from selling somebody else stuff. It was like love. It was like love. I can't explain the feeling. I end up going on leave at Amazon because I end up having a baby, so I end up going on leave, and they had me in the system messed up to the point where they had me on leave for 4 or 5 years. So I'm cashing out their vacation every now and then. I'm still cashing out their vacation and stocks because they had me messed up in the system. It's they still had me employed and I ain't been there in 4 years. But that gave me the opportunity to go out and learn how to hustle on the street with the company or with the brand that I was selling. And you go around to all these different states and all these people supporting you, and it was just so much love, bro. And when I came back off the road because my parents got sick. I came off the road because my parents got sick, and then one of my people I was out there with started being weird, so it gave me every reason to leave that whole situation alone. But I had the mindset now. I had the mindset, I had the faith, and I knew that I wouldn't want to ever go back to a 9-to-5 job. You feel me? But when I come back off the road, parents got sick and all this weird stuff started happening. It changed it. It threw me off because I knew I didn't have a product to sell, but I knew what I wanted to do. But I knew I couldn't just sit there and have no money at all and just try to come up with something to sell. And I had to make some money and work on the business at the same time. So I end up getting another 9-to-5 job. But while I got that job, I'm creating my brand at the same time. So I'm not just sitting there worried about the job. I'm not sitting there focused on the job the whole time, because I knew how I can make $200-300 in 3-4 hours. You feel me? So I'm just building myself up, building the brand up, and found out what I'm gonna sell, and I start selling my socks, character socks. Get them for what, $1, flip them for $10, get 30-40 different pairs, put them in the trunk and hustle them just how you was doing the t-shirts and the hats and the slides over the road. I already knew how to hustle, so all I needed to do was get the product, get the brand, get the logo, and do the same thing I learned. And that made me all my money. I made over $30,000 out the trunk of my car selling my own brand. I could work when I want. I could eat when I want. I could chill when I want. Like that's like a blessing for real. Like I said, my mindset changed, man. So like me, a 9 to 5, man, like I don't think I could go back to it. I don't think I could go back to it. It's so much stuff out here you could sell. Like if you just, all you gotta do is talk to people, bro. Tell them what you selling. Like tell them what you selling. Talk to everybody you see. Don't matter if they white, black, Chinese, Asian, deaf. I sold to a deaf person before. 2 of them. The girl couldn't even talk, but I understood her. For some reason, I understood her. And she was funny. Deaf, but she was funny. Like it was weird, but I understood everything. Like she, you feel me? And I knew how to interact with her. Like you could sell to anybody for real, man. And it's like I ended up getting hurt from my job, so that made me go 10 times harder with the business. You feel me? You notice how you got a 9 to 5, and in your mind, like, if I lose this job, I might lose my house, I might lose my car. You feel me? So it's like you stuck there. It's like the job got a hold on you. You feel me? And I hated that feeling. Like I hated that feeling, but you feel me? Anybody could tell you fired randomly. Like you're gonna have managers, and it's always that one person at your job that's trying to get under your skin. It's always somebody at your job trying to get under your skin, like, cause they got a hold over you. They could tell you fired, they could suspend you, all that stuff. Like I hate having to feel like that or deal with that. And then the whole time you building up somebody else's company, like you ain't never got time for yourself. I hated that. I never could go out with my friends or nothing because I had a job. Like I couldn't never go out when I wanted to. Everybody else going to have fun, I couldn't do it because I had to go to a job. Like that's not how we supposed to be living, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's not how life's supposed to go. Drop a comment or a like if you feel what I'm saying right now, man. Like drop a comment or like if you feel what I'm saying. For some reason it was cool at first when I was younger, but when I realized you could make money doing your own thing, like it changed my whole mindset, bro. Like I feel like 9 to 5s keep you trapped. Like all you do is think your job. Like that's all you think about. Then you get into a routine where you doing the same thing every single day, every single week. For 2-3 years you're doing the same thing. Like you notice it's like a cycle. Over and over you're doing the same thing. Like that's weird to me, you feel me? And my main thing is I don't like nobody telling me what to do. Like I take wise counsel, but I don't like nobody trying to think they over you, and just how my dad is right now. Like I hate that. You feel me? So if you got a business, man, like if you got something to sell, if you got something to sell, man, the people that you see outside, they support you more than the people in your own circle. Like they'll support you. I know this for a fact. They'll push you to do better. They'll support you, they'll follow you, they'll shout you out, all that. Like random people that you never met before versus the people in your circle. They like, it's a different type of feeling. And it's weird that it gotta be like that, but that's just how it is for real. So if you got business, man, get out on the street and talk to people, man. If you got clothes, put them in your trunk and talk to everybody you see. Set up at a little shop or something, just talk to everybody. That's how I do it. Make good money doing it too. You just gotta get used to just talking to everybody. Like you gotta get used to people saying no or ignoring you. It'll be your own people ignoring you. You gotta get used to that. And once you get over that, you'll be fine. I'm telling you, you'll be good. But I talked your head off enough, man. I'll talk to you on the next one.